Tonight, Highway 95 remains closed in both directions north of New Meadows and south of Riggins. Good evening. I'm Shira Matsuzawa. Thank you for joining us here on the news at 10. And that closure comes after a semi-truck hauling propane overturned, leaking fuel. News Channel 7's Jude Binkley spoke with several agencies about when the highway will reopen and the potential impact on the environment from this leak. Jude.
Well, Shira, Idaho State Police say the tractor trailer was hauling between 8,000 and 11,000 gallons of propane. Highway 95 is closed from milepost 161 to 180. The Idaho Department of Transportation says the highway will be closed until further notice. Now, I talked with an ITD spokesperson today. They say propane is escaping from the semi-truck in a gas form, and right now hazmat crews are using hoses to capture leaking propane from the ruptured tank so they can burn it off at a safe distance away.
Tonight, crews will attempt to get the tanker upright so that the remaining liquid propane can be pumped out. And if that doesn't work, crews plan to burn off the propane, which will take more time, but which could force an extended closure.
Right now, an evacuation order is still in effect for the nearby area. The Adams County Sheriff told me this crash happened in a very remote area and there are a few evacuations, and no businesses were directly impacted by the evacuation other than possible business from travel. The sheriff also says there are some people who live in Riggins and work in McCall, and some of them have been staying in McCall while others returned home by taking I-84. Now, this crash happened near the Little Salmon River. The Idaho Conservation League says the propane isn't as environmentally hazardous as some other petroleum products.
Incidents like this just highlight the need to think safety first when we're driving, and also really being mindful about making sure that our emergency support crews have the materials and funds they need to respond quickly and efficiently for public safety.
Now, Boise's Regional Office Administrator for the Idaho Department of Environmental Quality says this poses a low risk to human health, and the 1-mile evacuation range is more than enough to keep people a safe distance away. Now, propane displacing the natural atmosphere is never a good thing, but they say this will ultimately dilute into the atmosphere. Now, the DEQ also says there is some concern with the diesel tank of the truck itself leaking because diesel is more environmentally toxic than propane, so crews will remediate the soil.
All right, and we'll be sure to update you here on KTVB and KTVB.com when the highway reopens. Thanks, Jude.